Today is the Elimination Battle. I hope you are fully prepared. When I turn back, I look at the person speaking behind me. I see Kotomine standing there. Right, the Elimination Battles today. Today that'll be the last for either Shinji or myself. Will someone really die today? I mean, even though I can say the words, the idea that someone's gonna die is just too surreal. Can't be reality. Come to me when you're ready. You can do something trifling like stopping by the commissary if needed. Apparently finished, he opens the door and let himself out. Alright, this is the very first elimination battle. Let's go. Fight Shinji on the battlefield. Tutorial, Information Matrix number 2. On the day of the elimination battle, you can review the data you've collected on your opponent in your private room. If you complete the information matrix on your opponent, you'll be received the chance to raise its level to E for extra. If your matrix is at E, you'll see more of your opponent's moves as well as see when they'll use their noble phantasm. So with that... Oh, it's quiet. Oh, hey everyone, welcome back to some more Fate Extra. Last time, after going through a bunch of floors, and after going through one event, we managed to collect a lot of information on Shinji's servant, which will help us today. It is so empty. Like, there's nobody. Like, you can look around all you want. On the entirety of the final day, there are no NPCs because they're all probably in the middle of their own fights. So why don't we just step by it? You're the only person who's going to be willing to talk to us. Hey, Saber. Enjoying the lights we got last time? What do you have to say?
言葉を交わす気分ではない。戦いに備えよ、マスター。
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Let's just focus on organizing our information. The elimination battle has finally come. After I go to the Coliseum, I'll face Shinji in battle. One of us will die. I hope the information I've been collecting is accurate. I should probably review it. Shinji Mato, a friend of sorts from the prep period, who I just can't bring myself to hate. As confusing as that is, I guess that's fair. Not really. The weapon that his treasured servant wields is dual sabers, dual pistols, or a massive rifle. She wields dual pistols. That's right, when I got a taste for power in the arena, she was dual-wielding old-fashioned pistols. She and the socially redundant word so bad that it got me stuttering up on my own words, goddamn. That's right, when I got a taste of her power in the arena, she was dual-wielding old-fashioned pistols. She and the socially redundant and Shinji make a good pair of troublemakers. She's like his wild big sister. Also, Shinji hid the note that he found from his servant. What did the note say her noble phantasm was? A ship, airplane, or a chariot? Noble phantasm's a ship. While the paper was old and the handwriting scratchy, I could read her ship's name, the Golden Hild. Hind. From her attack, I deduced that she captained a ship, and that's when I realized her class was Rider. Although Shinji was pretty relaxed at first, he's gotten more on edge as I gained more information. He's been downright childish at times, like when he blocked me from entering the arena. Slowly but surely, I pieced together the true identity of Shinji's servant. Her true name is probably the English pirate Francis Drake, the French question mark pirate Francois Onias, or Henry Morgan. Well, this is kind of like a big thing to drop, especially if you don't really know these people off the top of your head. Actually, I'm going to take a second to actually figure this out. Who are all these people? Okay, yeah, after searching up all these three answers, it is on the hints that we gone through earlier doesn't really help us determine the identity of it with these three choices. Francis Drake, an English privateer and famous pirate. Henry Leonius, who I believe was Francois Leonius, which was a French pirate, and Henry Morgan, who came from Welsh, was also a pirate and eventually became something in Brazil. Yeah, these three choices absolutely do not help with the questions that we've been asking. However, paying attention to every other piece of information that we've known so far, the fact that they were the captain of the Golden Hind and referred and all the accomplishments that they have listed off so far, the only real answer is that they have to be Francis Drake. Yay. Picture. Francis Drake, a renowned pirate who circumvented the globe around the Cape of Good Hope. A man, woman, who gained instant fame after destroying the invincible Spanish Armada. At any rate, it's a lucky thing I figured out her true name before the elimination battle. Shinji may be a fool at times, but there's no arguing that he's a hacker of incomparable talent. Hope these tidbits of information can bridge the difference in our skill levels. The dragon who felled the sun, huh? Referred to the Spanish by El Drake. Well, now we got all that out of the way. I think now might be a good enough time to actually start preparing for the match. Yeah, we got information here. True name, Francis Drake. Character background. The person who circumvented the globe and paved the way for England to become the dominant superpower in the Age of Discovery through its substantial earnings. This person was also the one who was given credit for the virtual destruction of the Spanish Invincible Armada, which caused the nation and once thought of the kingdom of which the sun will never set, to teeter on the edge of collapse. She's a person who has dedicated her life to the hedonistic pursuits and sees no difference between a paragon of virtue and a rogue scoundrel. She revels in all things gaudy, whether they are in war or in her private life, and is content to chase after inferior pleasures and leave nothing of worth behind, much like the passing of a raging storm. She is particularly entranced with the treasures of gold and silver, but her true love is not with enduring treasure, but those treasures that explode like fireworks and quickly fade away. As so, she often declares, I chase after gold so I can scatter it like a storm. It's for this reason that she's wholly incompatible with the King of Heroes that symbolizes an inexhaustible treasury. She would also be at odds with Foxier Castor, as Castor is the epitome of eternity. Huh. Never heard of those people before. Maybe we'll find out about them eventually. As a devoted libertine, all that matters to her is the inevitable crash at the end of it all, a heroic spirit who's completely indifferent to the fatality of human existence and is content to indulge in her own whims and desires until death comes to greet her. She died of dysentery at the age of 55, for which her dying wish was that she would be buried in her full armor. Oh, that's something. Let's actually start preparing now. Alright. All of these have their pros and cons, but if we want to do something, if you truly want to cheese this fight, then we're going to get rid of the heal, and we're going to replace it with the Exorcist's Blade, which let us use Hack, which allows us to damage and stun an opponent if they decide to use a skill, which will be helpful against any servant fight, really. As such, let's also drop by the commission area real quick. Hey. Alright, a couple of other things. First off, I have no shame at all. I will buy all of this And if I run out, I'll just buy it all again. Another thing. If we go into items, we can go down here and see the pirate booty that we have collected during the previous day. We can sell that for about 2,000 each, but I'm not going to because I don't really need the money right now. Last stop, we're going to the familiar place that we all know. That's right, we're at the church. Came for an alteration before your fight? Aren't you a cautious one? Yep, gotta do this real quick before we do anything else. Now we're unable to actually... Now, at level 15, we're unable to actually get the next skill, but we can at least increase Saber strength to C. And then I'll just give that to... I'll give that to defense. Let's get back to the Yay.
如実に強くなった気がするぞ。そなたとのつながりも一段と良くなった。
Cool, we're moving on. Well, I think it's time for us to get some fighting. Before we go in, one last check to make sure that everything is in order. We got our Exorcist Blade and we got our durable gym clothes. Saber's looking good. Got our command seals. Level 15. Pretty sure that'd be more than enough to take care of Shinji. Alright, let's do it. Now enter the Coliseum and confront the opposing master. Are you ready? Remember, the only way to leave the Coliseum is to win. When you are ready, I will open the gate. Yeah, let's do it. The way to the Coliseum is now open, young master. I wish you the best of luck, and hope that you'll return. Remember, it's kill or be killed. Both of the triggers, so it's an elevator now. Look at it, check it out and run away. Oh, right, I forgot. Not following directions is all you're good at. Shinji. Good clue, huh? Well, you can't say I didn't show you how awesome I was in the prep period. Never in a million years are you gonna defeat me. Should've run away when you had the chance. You didn't do that. How would I know? Fools like that aren't good for me. Worms like you, we need a place to crawl away to, am I right? I mean, hey, I'm a fair guy. I don't like fighting against losers any more than the next talented guy. But I guess you better get used to it, since nobody here can defeat me. My servant, El Drake, and I are completely invincible. Man, you have some seriously shitty luck. I think I've gotten here with me in the first round. Don't worry. I'm a good friend. I'll make sure you get off with Big Bang. Hey, I got my great idea. Get out here, is it ready? Sure, why not? Always a goody two-shoes. Kinda love it. Oh, I hope I'll be take one more direction. How did you just lose on purpose this time? Anything else is a waste of time. Obviously, even a landslide victory against you is going to cost me energy. Even decided battles like this one still aren't fair because the victor has to waste their strength. Sounds lame, so do me a favor and just throw the damage. And I'll win, and you won't get hurt. See? What do you think? Makes total sense, huh? You can feel all the warm and fuzzy. You feel all warm and fuzzy crawling me out. There's something in it for you, right? You fought for real? No way my circuit can hold back. Oh, I'll even throw in some of the prize money. I'll win. All I want is the title anyways. Oh, this is a great idea. This is a great idea or a great idea. Friends helping each other out and all that jazz. To appalled to respond to your offer. I got your tongue? Say something already. Oh, I get it. I'm so happy that you're all choked up. Get your servant answered, huh? You don't have to respond, Saber. He does. Of all rare monsters I've encountered, this is by far the most stupefying. Fucking rat. All it mouths is gibberish, but still a rare and impressive creature. Fucking bear would at least be more fetching. This rat revels in slime and filth. Dare you speak to me like that? Just a servant! You have a point, Master. Wait, whose side are you on? First side, of course. You paid me. So I'll fight by your side. I'll fight. Get a violate by your side. I end up throwing the match, but not satisfy either of us. I dislike giving less my full worth. So your winning instincts take over. Everything's better if you fight for it. Food, women, victory. Besides, we're villains. That means if nothing else, we're allowed to be splashy. If you're gonna be a villain, might as well be as flamboyant as you please. I'll hold back. Yeah, let's take a servant. Not a villain! Oh, you that, you evil woman! Temper, little one. A big balls for being such a tiny man. Admire that. Hey, stop! I said stop! Open my head, you baboon! Reek of alcohol! They're perfect for each other. I know masters and servants are paired by compatibility. Can chemistry be constructive in battle? I don't know, but I like watching it. Family is just a bigger sister, younger brother sort of thing. Honestly, nothing else, I just sit here and watch. Well, not that I have the leader, too. Elevator rumbles to a halt. This must be where we're going. Color-coordinated. I was gonna spare your life if you surrendered. But since everybody insists it, I'll show you the vast difference in our abilities until you cry for mercy. Once old Drake's his color would make Swiss cheese out of you, it'll be too late. The Coliseum? Not a single spectator, this bears little resemblance to the Roman Coliseum. Not every Coliseum can be fancy. I'll just have to make up for the tagginess of the stage with a brilliant display of bravery. No bargain, no bite, right? That's what they all say, isn't it? Well, that's you. We're gonna humiliate you so bad that after this game, you'll never crawl out of your mom's basement. Oh, so your goal isn't just victory, but humiliation. What a pretty little boy you are, Shinji. Well, I'll bring the rope for you to tussle them up. Time to master whatever the little heart desires. Didn't think about going easy on an old Drake. Should have backed down when they could. First, I used them in my vocabulary, but first for the finer things in life. That's all I care for. Men always have good fortunes. But humans are bums. They're certainly fatal, and there's a certain fatality in our life. Now, you ready to go for broke? It's time to splurge. It's time. Alright, let's get this fight started.
つまらぬ腐れ縁はここで断ち切るとしよう。
そりゃあ残念だ。私はあんたたちを飼ってるんだけどね。終わりってのはこっちのセリフさ。
You wanna hear something cool? Yeah, their fight's mostly the same as last time. So, if you're aware of the fact that last time, Miss Francis Drake over here decided to use a move at the very beginning, probably, hypothetically, maybe do something like this. If you remember last time, Francis Drake started by using a skill that would basically allow her to get stronger with the amount of treasure that she collected in the previous round. The more treasure she had, obviously, the more stronger she is. Since we only let her collect 2, it's not going to be that strong. However, that also means she's not going to attack this turn, which means that we're free to do basically whatever on the first turn. Speaking of doing whatever on the first turn, yeah, this is where we have to play the guesstimation game. Actually, wait a minute. Okay, so we got chances are if we know she's gonna attack, we have nothing that'll make it so that our guard will do anything. We got things for doing for attack, but we only know do that for break. I'm gonna think a little bit more actually. Damage increases when attacks up. And absorb enemy HP when break. Actually, screw it. We're gonna use Founded the Healer. Let's use both of them. Actually, it'd be a waste to actually do that. I'm going back on my things a lot. But that's because there's a lot of things we can do here. That's good, actually. The pirate, Shinji, of course you would. This turn, I believe everything would probably go as normal. Because as we got things here. Might be dangerous, but I'm willing to found the same. So then we can do a little more. Little code cast under one of the turns implies the fact that Shinji is about to do something. At most, he's got stun. At the very least, he's just gonna decrease luck. So, I don't know, I just say we keep attacking. Yeah, nope, he collects stun. Probably would have been a better idea to just guard.
Shinji, そろそろ勝ちに行っていいかい？ああ、見せてやれよ、エルドラム。僕の力のほどってやつをさ。
Okay, that's a little terrifying. Up in the top right corner, we can see this little symbol up there. and we can see that golden symbol that's matching right over down there. And that line of dialogue implies one thing. Something big's about to happen, so either we take care of it now, or we suffer. Or we get hit by that a lot. So, I'm just gonna be a little lame here. And we're just gonna guard. If that doesn't kill, then I don't know what will.
天幕よ落ちよの細工
つくね
よの出番だなの細工
こいつはやばいね
Either she's guarding the entire
天
thing,
幕よ
or
落ちよの細工
こいつはやばいねこいつはやばいね
oh,
こう動くな
yep, that'll be enough. Right at the end.
いいのもらっちまったみたいだ
What the hell was that? I think I'm remembering what happened at the end. Yep, that's the fight. We didn't even get to see her null phantasm. I'm sorry, Shinji. The hell? How my serving get defeated?
そんなはずは
Yeah, look at it. I'm the best. Everything. The best and everything. Can't lose in the first round. It's your fault, Eldrake. It's happened because you suck. Huh? Long in a waterlogged Saber, are we? I won't reverse your fortunes, Master. Yeah. You've got energy to talk back. Then go fight. No way I'm losing this. I don't think that's happening. Did you forget I've been shot in the heart? And I disappear? What? You think you can run away and leave me here? I lost because of you!
やれやれ
My fault. Perhaps. Or it could have been carelessness, or lack of tenacity, luck, ability, etc. Well, whatever. Fortune is fickle, and fate is what we make of it. I lost for a reason. We may be strong, but we didn't have what it takes to win. Are you making it sound like somebody else's problem? I did what I'm supposed to do! I'm the best! Was it supposed to go like this? You ruined everything by being my servant! Useless! Damn it! I can't believe I lost! It sucks! It sucks! Hey, something about don't blame the game, blame the play. I'm not finished, I'm not. This place is pathetically dull. Let's return to your room. Anyone enjoy a bath? Just looking at this abomination still has my outfit. Wait, do we have a shower? I thought we were in a makeshift classroom. I'm thinking about this too much. As for the Lady Pirate, I want it to hang her, but I pity her now. I should drop me a little. Oh, good for you, Saber. Wait! Hey! Got an idea! Why declare that I won the battle? Because, you know what? You just won this battle by accident. There's a 100% chance you'll lose in the second round. I'll win it for sure. Think about it. Isn't it better for one of us to keep winning than to use and lose in the next round? Hey, wait! I said wait! You see the equation? I'm saying I'll share the Holy Grail with you. Yeah, Shinji. You lost, then you know it. Can't change what happened. Shut up! We lost because of you! What makes you think you have the right to act so bossy? Damn it. Ugh. We have won this one game, but don't get a big head over it. In real life, I'm still a champion. Listen, when I go home, I'm gonna find out who you are and I'm gonna dox you online. Oh shit. What the hell is going on? Body's disappearing? Never logged out like this. Oh no. He didn't know. He didn't know this was a fight for the death. Shinji lets out a desperate cry as his arms, legs, and torso gradually fizzle into blackness. Eesh. It's a big comparison, huh? Losers die in the Holy Grail War. As Master, you should have known that, Shinji. It's just our avatars get erased, right? No way you can play in a virtual world.
なめてんのかい
Yes. You lose, you die. This is a war, not a game. Most everyone who joins this war ends up dead. Sole survivor is the only one who can go home alive. Wait, that isn't funny. It's a tournament. It's a game, right? Right? Why isn't it stopping? Do something. Isn't a servant supposed to help their master? It was easy to break the rules. They wouldn't have created them in the first place. Oh well, good and bad both were sent off in another world in the end. Nothing to complain about. Like you know so much. Aren't you ashamed at all? First you lose it. Now this? Am I ashamed? Of course I am. So disgusted with myself I could throw up. But remember what I told you when we made our contract, little boy? Be prepared, because a villain's final moments are laughably miserable. Servant gives a hearty laugh, even as her body gets erased by the system. These are the things you've done. Such a bad death. Just let yourself go, Shinji. And you folks over there. Let's hear some laughter, huh? Time when a clown doesn't get to laugh. Time when a clown doesn't get a laugh. May the rest of your journey go well. I'll like it if you end up stronger than me. In life, I fought against military ships. It's against my nature to enjoy fighting weaker opponents. Writer. He forced us out of my way, the female pirate disappeared. He was a great navigator, first person to circumvent the globe. She went out laughing. But she's gone. She must know what his fate is. Hey! Give you permission to disappear like that! You gotta help me! Don't leave me! You help me! For you, I wouldn't have been in this situation right now. You owe me! Oh, disappearing? We used to be friends? Help me! Really disappearing? Why? Does it feel like I'm dying in real life too? What the hell? This is crazy! Help! Why aren't you helping me? I'm only 8 years old! I don't want to die yet! Oh god. Oh god. Oh. He's gone. First known as Shinji Mattel, the 8-year-old boy. He was 8! The person known as Shinji Mattel has been erased from existence. The only thing that he left behind is me, the victor. It's round one of the Holy Grail War comes to a close. Oh, God! Oh, the fighting is over. I've won and Shinji was lost. And so Shinji will meet death. Can it be true? I don't know what I saw, but it doesn't feel real. And has this life been lost forever? Because they won? Find any explanation or greater meaning? Damn it, now's not the time to go through the thing. We're going through an emotional thing, Gabe. Screw me for hitting the wrong button, Willie. Hi, Ren. Here's the first round is now over. I wonder how long I stood there, dumbfounded. I finally came to. Rin Tosaka was staring at me. Even though Shinji was the one who chose to fight you, he's the one who ended up dead. The reigning game champ of Asia is defeated. Moron didn't have a clue to fight for his life. He was 8! Such is the fate of any wizard who treats the Holy Grail War like a game. Perfect way to die, no? I automatically opened my mouth to defend the dead from desecration. This place is a battlefield. What sense is there in exalting someone who's dealt defeat? Flicker an eyes and words drove home a message. On the battlefield, on the field of battle, losers die. Should have been obvious, but apparently not to Shinji and I. The winner of the Holy Grail War can be granted any wish. There's only one winner. Everyone who enters has wishes and dreams, things they desire to have at any cost. Things worth dying for. You don't seem to have gained any of your memories yet. It's better that way. Locomotive. Locomotive, it is. But you should at least be mentally prepared. If you're not ready to kill or be killed, it's better to go hide under a rock. I know I should, but... And from reality, be like, but round 2 will inevitably come. A master remaining, he thinks they can, and without being prepared. Ren's right about everything. Everyone who makes a stand here fights with a strong will. There's not a single one I could defeat without a hard fight first. I still don't have a reason to fight. Can't even think about even being killed until I've had some reason to fight. That said, what right do I have to trample over other people's dreams? Yeah, I knew it was gonna happen, and that's still hit hard. Jesus Christ. Well, that's the end of the first week. We managed to do basically everything. Not a real penalty for not doing everything, but, well. I might as well also look over the deceased's his card. Here, I'll let you have a full pick first. Now let's actually get ranking over the servant. Class Writer. Master Shinji Mattel. True name Francis Drake. Noble Phantasm. Under the Golden Hilt. Golden Stag and Eventide Tempest. Keywords. It's Invincible Armada and a Logbook. Strength D. Endurance. Defense C. Agility B. Magic E. Luck EX. Anti-Magic D. Rider of the Storm A+. And Settler of the Stars EX. Database. Number 1. Onto the Golden Hind, Golden Stag, and Eventide Tempest. This Noble Phantasm's writer's ace in the hole and forms the basis of her day-to-day life. If her flagship, the Golden Hind at 4, a vast flotilla of smaller crafts expand ever outward and exterminates her enemies with overwhelming firepower. Its attributes contain vestiges of not only the fleet, but eventual defeat of the mighty Spanish Armada, but also the stories of improving Golden Stag and Eventide Tempest that has spread throughout the whole of Europe. Too bad we never got to see it. That's kind of my fault, actually. The Eventide Tempest is the encapsulation of all storms, from blizzards to cyclones, which manifests in the imagination of men as beasts and soldiers. There's saviors and monsters. Depending on who's speaking, the leader of these apparitions ranges from a fallen King Arthur to the Norse god Odin to the first murderer of men, Cain. In England, it is believed that Francis Drake rides the endless storm, despite the fact that the role assigned to her is eventually given to malevolent figures of history and myth. Invincible Armada. The name given to the Spanish naval forces during the period of hunt known as the Age of Discovery. The Invincible Armada consists of an estimated 65,000 men serving on more than 100 large warships, each one weighing in over 1,000 tons. Its might was such that it's earned Spain the reputation of being the kingdom on which the sun will never set. Logbook. The sailing logs of a renowned explorer who successfulully circumvented the globe. The logs themselves are illegible, pages cracking and flaking. However, it seems that the author of these logs was a ship's captain who made them name as both an adventurer and a fleet commander. Anti-magic game. cancels single action spells. It also bestows magical resistance equal to that normally be provided by a physical talisman, such as an amulet. Rider of the Storm A. Compels those who serve her to do as he commands. As the ability to lead is essential in her position, this unique skill also has an effect on charisma and military tactics. Settler of the Stars, EX. This unique ability is given to those heroes whose exploitations became turning points in human history. Any difficult voyage and insurmountable challenge ceases to be impossible and becomes events to be realized. Character background. The person who circumvented the globe and paved the way for Europe to become the dominant superpower in the Age of Discovery, boasted substantial earnings. This person was also the one who was given the credit for the virtual destruction of Spain's invincible Armada, which caused the nations once thought as the kingdom on which the sun will never set to teeter on the edge of collapse. She's the person who has dedicated her life to hedonism pursuits and sees no difference between a paragon of virtue and rogue scoundrel. She revels in all things gaudy, whether they're in person or whether in war or in her private life, and is content to chase after inferior pleasures and leave nothing worth behind, much like the passing of the raging storm. She's particularly entranced with the treasures of gold and silver, but her true love lies not with the enduring treasure, but with the treasures that explode like fireworks and then quickly fade away. Give me a second, real quick. Okay, now that we got that on my throat. As he so often declares, I will chase after gold so that I can scatter it like a storm. It's for this reason that she's wholly incompatible with the King of Heroes that symbolizes an inexhaustible treasury. She would also be at odds with the Foxer's Caster, as Caster is the epitome of eternity. As a devoted libertine, all that matters to her is the inevitable crash at the end. A heroic spirit who is completely indifferent to the fruitality of human existence. She's content to indulge in her own whims and desires until death comes to greet her. She died of dysentery at the age of 55. Her dying wish was that she would be buried in her full armor. Francisco Draco. Sir Francis Drake is generally considered the first person to successfully circumvent the globe. The first person known to have attempted this feat, Ferdinand Milligan, was killed halfway through his voyage. Fellow male in life, Francis Drake was materialized in Fate Extra as a woman. Ooh, some out of game things. During the time of Francis Drake, England was considered to be a second-rate power with no real influence beyond its borders and no colonies of worth overseas. It was primarily due to his voyages and success on the high seas that gave rise to the British Empire. The combination of wealth he brought to the country and the detailed maps he produced while circumventing the globe allowed Britain to assemble a fleet that would rival that of Spain's. An oft-mentioned aspect of Drake's mythos is that of his ship, the Golden Hind. Not only was it the flagship of Drake's fleet, it was also seen as a symbol of hope and source of miracles. The exploitations of the Golden Hind made possible elevation. The exploits the Golden Hind made possible elevated Drake, known and feared by the Spanish as El Drake, to a level on par with King Arthur. Both are said to eventually return from their final resting place, with Drake emerging from beyond the ocean and to lead England to true glory. During what was to be the final confrontation between England and Spain's invincible Armada, Francis Drake was commissioned as a vice admiral in the English Navy, using an unorthodox strategy involving the use of fire ships, forcing the Spanish fleet into the open water where they could be bombarded with cannon fire. It might be too far-fetched. There's a rumor that Francis Drake traded places with Queen Elizabeth several times after the Queen suffered an injury to her face and couldn't show herself in public. Drake has made many exaggerated tales. However, or maybe that was supposed to be read differently. I'm not sure. Well, good night, Saber. And that's gonna do it for this time on Fate Extra. Yeah. So he killed an 8-year-old boy. Not sure how to feel about that. On one hand, it was Shinji. On the other hand, it was an 8-year-old boy. And I don't think children deserve to do that. Die at a young age, I mean. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think a lot of people deserve to have anything happen to them in a young age that's considered bad. Anyways, I have to end this video somehow, so next time on FedEx Show, we're gonna go into the second week of the Holy Grail War. Yeah, no extra, just I got nothing else to add. I'll just see y'all then.